And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hold down Control and delete that edge there, but we need to add some segments into this area here, okay, to allow that shape to come through. Okay, we could go ahead and loop that through. I'm going to go ahead and just add one edge, and I'm going to put that right here. And let's go back to Extend. Now we're going to be using the Swift Loop and the Extend tool quite a bit. It may be a good idea for us to go ahead and assign those to our quad menu. So the quad menu, whenever you right click, it brings up this menu here with several different tools that you can use. You also, if you hold down Control and then right click, it'll actually bring up a different quad menu. And you can add more tools to this as well. Same thing if you hold Shift and right click, or even Alt and right click. You can see that you get different menus here. So it may be a good idea to go ahead and assign those, but we'll do that in the next lesson. I'll show you how to set that up. But let's go ahead and just continue on getting our character's nose blocked out here. So I just want to pull that out here, just kind of looking underneath, making sure that we get a nice little shape here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and target weld this point to here, just like that. And then I'm going to go to Extend, and what I want to do is I want to create another loop underneath the nose here. Let's actually go to Modeling, Edit Swift Loop. Let's add a loop right here. And then I'm going to go to Freeform, Polydraw, Extend, hold Control and Alt, left click and drag across there. And then you can see here that we've blocked in the nostril there. I do want to add just a couple more loops in this area because it is one of those very flexible areas. It deforms, and so adding some loops in here is really not going to hurt anything. You can see here that there is a loop that we added, but you can see that there's a problem with the geometry. We'll take care of that here in just a moment. Let's see, let's add a loop here in the center of the nose, like that, just to make it a little more round. And I think adding one right here would also do some good as well. Let's go to Extend. Hold down Shift, Control, Alt. Just kind of pull these points around a little bit more. Get those to form to the nose a little bit better. And the nostril itself, the hole is not exactly round. So, you want to make sure that you shape that accordingly. Okay, so we're looking good there. So we've got a nice little loop coming around, and then we've got our loops going around the mouth. We can actually spread these out a little bit more if we need to. So I can come in and I can actually pull this loop up a little bit higher. And this is just the process of redistributing geometry. If it comes together and it's close like, in this lesson we're going to learn how to customize our user interface to work faster and then build in the forehead of our character. Alright, so for the past few lessons we've been working with a couple of tools and we've been switching back and forth quite a bit, and after a while that can get a little annoying and that can really slow down our progress. And so what we want to do is we want to go in and we want to create just a custom quad menu to access those tools very, very quickly. So let's go up to Customize, Customize User Interface. Now what we're wanting to customize are the quad menus whenever we right-click inside of our viewport. So make sure you're under the Quads tab, and then we're going to go to the Modeling Quad, and this can be accessed by holding down Control and then the right mouse button, and this will bring up what is available in each quad. So if you left-click on these, you can see what's in the top right quad, what's in the top left quad, top right quad, so on and so forth. And so what we want to do is we want to change up what's in the bottom left quad here. So I can see that I already have some tools that are already here. These are default with 3ds Max, but I can add to this if I like. Now if you really want to and make it nice and clean, you could just use the custom. And this can be done by holding down Shift, Control, Alt, and then right mouse button. But even though these are modeling tools that I'm going to be using, I'm just going to put them right in the modeling section. Okay. So let's go to the bottom left, and I want to separate my tools from what these tools are here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to left click and drag the separator, and I'm going to put it right above the end of menu. Then I'm going to put my tools that I want in here below that separator. So let's go ahead and find the Swift Loop tool first. So under the group, main UI, category, all commands, I'm just going to scroll down in its alphabetical order, and I'm looking for Swift Loop. So here you can see it right here. All you need to do is left click and drag that into the quad menu, and you can see that that's below the separator and it's added Swift Loop. Now let's go ahead and add in the PolyDraw Extend tool that we've been using. I'm going to actually take the category down just to make it a little bit easier to find, and I'm going to go to the Poly Tools on this. So let's scroll down, and you can see Poly Tools, and then if I scroll down from here, we need to go to PolyDraw Extend. Left click and drag that down below